Hello, hello. Welcome to today's messages. Let's tune in and clear the energy. Yay! Let's see what messages coming out for us today. I hope you are amazing, enjoying the light within, right? Getting lots of rest. Oh, two butterflies. That was cute. What were they doing? Dancing. Okay. Interbeing. Okay. How the one affects the whole, how the whole affects the one, and how our beingness interacts with everything else, right? High vibration creates a field around you that affects everything in the vicinity, either inspiring a raise or a shift. And you'll notice this in your life. The more light you light it, the more light you let in. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. The more higher vibing you become, and your effect expands, and you see evidence of it, right? People bouncing, people being like, it's like, there's this thing I came across. What was it? How people are using frequency to get rid of people who loiter. And so they have this frequency outside their building or whatever. And it irritates people on an energetic level and makes them want to get out of the area. And the same with you, right? It will repel and it will attract, depending. But it's a frequency game, right? This is why you develop a certain level of protection as you maintain your high vibe. You are maintaining the energetic sphere that exists around you and strengthening it so that it is not influenced by the energy around you. It is influencing the energy around you. Okay. Let's see what the Chodians want to add to all of that. Beauty. I think, okay, I'm going to stop guessing because I get them wrong. Communication? I can't stop guessing. I love a guessing game. I don't mind if I'm wrong. Okay. Confirmation. There you go. Confirmation. Okay, I got a confirmation of at least the first couple letters, right? Confirmation tells us that our consciousness is developing rapidly. Everything we think is actually confirmed, okay? Confirmations and the interbeingness. Well, yeah, this is what I was saying, right? Your energy affects, and it becomes its own confirmation of your frequency, right? when you notice and are aware of people, I gotta get out of here, and I need to get closer to you, right? I've had people where I'm invisible, right? There's no acknowledgement, there's no notice, there's nothing but just a quick movement, right? I feel like those ones is that it's like, I don't know what this feeling is, but I need to get away, right? And then I've also had people where I walk in and I look up and there's somebody just like staring from across the room with a smile on their face. I'm like, hi, right? Okay. So your interbeingness, okay, confirmation of your vibration through your environment. Yes, okay. Let's see what the runes want to add. So you are open to receive the evidences of your internal spaces. This is where we're at, right? We are in a mirroring and attracting and repelling stage because this duality balance to money and and reflection, right? And reflection. It's energetic reflection. Your confirmation of your energetic state perceived externally. Your external environment reflecting your internal as a confirmation. There we go. There seems to be an uptick of butterflies. Let's see what comes out. That one. Who this? Algiz. Daddy dear. Okay. The protector. Protection. Again. Confirmation, right, of your energetic resonance and it's serving as your protector. Beautiful. Algiz, victory, protection, also emperor vibes, right? All male deers are bucks, but not all bucks are stags. Stag is a rite of passage, a title of longevity. We got the 8 of Wands coming out, okay? Fast moving energy. Confirmation of your frequency affecting. I'll get a little more wind. Ah, that's nice. Okay. So we love an 8, okay? And it's a passionate 8 moving movement. Should we read Algiz? Let's read Algiz. Protection, defense, courage, independence, and higher self. Beautiful. Okay. Powerful connection. There's the connection. To divine consciousness. This rune is an aid to speak and commune with spirit and the higher powers. Oh, this energy. Yeah, your high vibing frequency also allows a clearer connection to high vibrational beings, right? I was watching something yesterday and a download came in about energetic influence. Just like low vibration allows for low vibrational energetic influences, so too high vibrational. There are high vibrational influences, and there are low vibrational influences. And the lower vibrational influences want to keep you there, right? The higher vibrations want to keep you there. This is the light and the shadow. This is the where am I going with this? This is the reflection of your inner spaces, the consequences of your frequencies. Okay, something like that. Okay. In a reading, it references a connection with the gods and an awakening. Confirmation. Okay, 11:11. You have been granted divine protection, and that is also a teaching force. You are encouraged to be in a state of listening. Okay, there you go. This is the confirmation of the resonance and how you create your own line of protection. By raising your frequency, you are no longer susceptible to lower frequency influences, but you do become more acceptable to higher vibrational influences. Okay. So confirmation of your protectedness, okay, and also your sphere of resonance and how it interacts with the whole, with everything, right? You become an energetic influence. And yeah, this is why you have either repulsion or attraction happening. Okay, we can't go without the transformation. Okay, we are transforming from lower frequencies into higher frequencies, into love frequencies. Okay, yes, the transformation is complete. You're there. You're on the love train, okay? You're tuned into the love station and you are maintaining a clear connection. There's connection again, right? Confirmation of your transformation and the frequency in which you are claiming as your playground, right? We're on the love train where play and exploration exists. Living from the heart space, okay? This is who you've transformed into, the heart lover, the being in your heart space, being from a place of love, okay? Yes, gorgeous. I don't know why everything needs to go there, but let's make it happen. I'm putting transformation by the dragon because the dragon helps to anchor in your transformation by burning away the old skins, right? So we're not tempted to project our consciousness into them and walk around in our old husks thinking that's who we are, right? Okay, something like that. Dragons helping to burn away and solidify your transformations in each stage. Beautiful. This is another level, right? kind of like the cleaning crew to clear, like, in space. Is it in space? Anyways, they have those things where you have to, like, the in between. So you go into the environment, and then once you're in there, you have to walk through this, like, and it shoots air and water and whatever, just like kind of cleans you off before you step into the other environment. I feel like that's what dragons do. They make sure there's nothing stuck to you before you head in to the next level. Okay. The messages are coming out crazy today. This is recalibration, right? Okay. There's your protector, okay, of the realm, of your realms, the stable, sturdy bouncer at the door of your love fest, right? Making sure only it's your dragon guarding the gate, right? Making sure that only high vibrational love, stational, anything can join the party. Okay. We've got the Two of Wands. Okay, this is how you are creating your world mindfully through your resonance. It's like, I'm picturing like the Avatar, the last Airbender Avatar, not the blue creatures from is it James Cameron does the Avatar movie? Anyways, they took the name. It's a whole thing. But it's Avatar the Last Airbender, okay, that I speak of when I talk about Avatar. Look it up. It's great on all the levels. It is an animated show, but it is fantastico. Okay, the Avatar is one who masters all four elements. And when they are fully realized as the Avatar, they create, well, Aang does anyways, the last airbender. He creates this sphere, and within it swirls each element. So the sphere is a swirling mass of every element. Each one is its own circle of ness, and it creates the sphere. And so he can control all these elements, right? So I'm seeing through your balance and integration of shadow, your light and your dark, your mindful choosing and curation of what you consume, how it contributes to your energetic field, and everything that gets transformed in vicinity of. It's like when people come near you, those elements swirl around them and instigate, encourage, dislodge, cleanse, clear, burn, ground things for people. It's part of your transmutation process, which is why it's really important for you to have a clear practice for your protection, to maintain and release, transmute, and burn away any residual bits from the other spheres that you have collided with, right? Where we're going with that. We're rolling with it. Okay, it was 2002. And we've got the chariot. Okay, the timelines lining up to meet you where you're at. Okay, and it was falling on your world and the creation of it through your balance, through your resonance, through your heart space. Look at all this energy moving, fast moving energy. Confirmation is also looking a lot like a portal. Portal of pearls. Actually, it's a portal of pearls, right? But also this flowy, bubbly, I'm getting that flow, right? The watery, emotive. This is the environment that you float within, right? Your emotional flow state. And we've got ships and victory. Okay, ships coming in, and this beautiful balancing of your being and your doing, right? Contributing to your success. Exactly. Contributing to your manifestation, your creations. And how they bring in the ships. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Because we've got your active participation in your creation, right? The energy that you are putting towards your love world through balance, right? And it contributing to love. Yes, to your heart, to your protection, to your power, purpose, and passion. And you're confidently moving forward, speaking your truth. Okay, yes. This is the thing. I just posted something. What did it say now? Every time you speak your truth, you're standing up for an ancestor. Couldn't? Something like that. Right? We're fighting against generations of oppression, right? Generations of straight up slaughter, where like you were hung and burnt and tortured for being different, for having your own thoughts, for having your own passions, for being authentic, all of the things, right? This is why there's such a huge aversion. This is why dragonfly, it's so hard. It's so hard to do this path, right? Because we are literally fighting against cellular memory, right? To rewire, to rewrite all of our internal spaces are like, no, what if we die? What if we get caught? What if we get killed? What if we get targeted? What if we get taken out, right? This is, well, yesterday was the courage, right? It takes courage to stand in your truth, to wield your sword of truth, to cut away illusion with your sword of truth, right? But we got the judgment coming out. Okay, this is your rebirth. This is, I mean, right here, the death and the rebirth, right? Also the beautiful symbology of the phoenix from the flames. It needed to be fully consumed, right? That's what we were talking about with the dragons burning away the old versions of self to ash. And from the ash, you're reborn, right? Also getting those types of seeds that only grow after there's been a fire, right? Okay. Let's get one more. Here. That's 4. That's 4 more. That's not 1 more. Yes. Okay. Your balance, right? In all of your areas, how it affects your world, how it changes and serves your worthiness and connection and collaboration with spirit, right? It all starts with this. This is how you create worlds, through your balance, right? Through your gorgeousness. Okay. Just one. Just one. We are protecting on our divinely protected. That's a 2. Okay. But we've got your third eye, your intuition, your experience, your self-mastery, and protection, the guardedness, the removing obstacles from. That's what you are protecting and are protected. It's like once you've stepped over the threshold, again, I'm getting that rotating gate, right? There's only one way in. Once you're on the other side, you can't get back. There's something like that in this energetic resonance. It's like awareness, right? Once you're aware of frequencies and energetic resonance and how you can choose, and the love and how you tune and all this kind of stuff, there's no going back, right? You can't. It's like, yes, ignorance is bliss, but knowing is half the battle, something like that, right? I'm getting Silas. Is it Silas? Cypher. Is it Cypher? I forget the guy's name. In the Matrix. And he was just sick and tired of the real world, and he wanted to get plugged back in, and he wanted his memory of being out gone, because he wanted the ignorance of knowing, not knowing, right? Of not knowing, so that he can enjoy, like a steak is just a steak, right? But he needed to have his mind wiped, because he knew that he couldn't plug back in knowing what he knew without it affecting the experience. Something like that. And I feel like there's something like that with us and our remembering of self. But first we needed to forget, to rediscover something. Something like that. Let's get a split. We've got the people. Okay, people drawn and repelled. Yes. They are here, and they are coming up against you with your sword of truth here. So you may need to hold firm in your truth to your loved ones and people in your life. I cannot do this because I am no longer one who just does things because everybody else is doing it. I can't do that anymore. That's not who I am anymore, right? Something like that. Okay. Let's get a couple of these cards. I've been fully immersed. What's the word? Hyperfixation. On the second set, the channeled ones, and they're gorgeous. Okay, I'll show you one. I'll show you one. I'll show you the old one. And if I can find it here. There it is. I mean, I love the old ones too. I haven't put any of the sparkle on it yet, but there's the old one. And here's the new one. So I'm just giving them a refresh. This one's way more plethora. I love them. I love them. Okay. Okay, so this is another way of shifting your focus and staying in a high vibration is to focus on the things that bring you joy, that are creative, that are exploratory, that are playful, and also cleansing and clearing, making ritual, right? You aren't just doing the dishes, you are honoring the vessels that hold your sustenance, right? You are imbuing things with cleansing, clearing energy, right? Switch it around, make it work for you. Okay. Oh, we got the sun. Beautiful confirmations of gorgeousness. Okay, this is victory. This is success. This is a big yes from the universe. Okay, it landed on your efforts to balance and create gorgeousness in your world. Okay, yes from the universe. And the high priestess. Okay, yes, look at her. This is being tapped in, tuned in, turned on, fully connected to your subtle senses, right? The moon and its gorgeous energy and the fairy realm, right? The unseen, the thin veils. Part of this is seeing through the veils, right? This is how you create worlds. Beautiful. And I'm totally getting the sun and moon here with their shimmery. So more of that balance contributing to your energetic flow. Okay. So as far as confirmation goes, gorgeous. Keep doing what you're doing. You're gorgeous. Okay. It was just 33. Okay. Let's see what animals want to come out. Those two. We got the hawk and the raccoon. Ooh. Air and earth. Okay, hawk and raccoon. Whoops. What do you got? Raccoon. Talented, shadowy, in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. When in balance, generous friend, exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive, starving artist. And to bring it to balance, make new work. Doing it. I'm making new work. Okay, but I get that I literally am living in an environment full of stuff that I have created. I don't know what to do with it all. I don't know how to get it to the people who want it, right? I don't even know if people want it. Because the times that I'm like, oh, people are going to love this, and I try to get it out there, it's like, where are the people who love this? I don't see them, right? I like to make. I don't want to have to distribute. Okay, but this is changing. We are leaving that world and getting more into a attracting. That's the energetic shifting, right? We are now going to, instead of chasing people, is this yours? Is this yours? Right? Now it's attracting the people who it is. It's like, yes, fully embracing your magnetic abilities and knowing that the right people will present themselves at the right time for all the gorgeous reasons. Okay. I lost it. Okay, now we're in the hawk. Watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. Whoa. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the big picture. There's your balance. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. Beautiful confirmation. And this shift, I'm getting in Maleficent Part 2. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it yet. Shh, look away. Plug your ears for a second, right? But okay, there's a part where Ash is present and a butterfly just came right at me. Butterfly. Right, the ash is swirling around, the wind picks it up, right? And moves it. How do we get there? I don't know how we got there. The winds are shifting, right? Before transformation. Okay, something like that. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. Remember, we're in a state of listening. Beautiful. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course, okay? And this also goes into your energetic resonance and how just you moving through environments is shifting everything that interacts with your field. When in balance, sees clearly, intuitive. When out of balance, sees too much, suspicious. To bring into balance a perspective shift, right? This mindfulness of, like when you're painting, if you paint the whole thing up too close, right? It's important when you're creating to take a step back, to look at it from all the angles, to perceive it from many distances, near, far, near, far. Do you remember that? Oh my God, it might have been before your time. I don't know. Grover. Is it Grover? Oh, hello. Mims. Mims. This is highly frowned upon. Mm-hmm. That's the spot for you. What do you think this is? Come here. Sneaky little monkey. Actually, she didn't do too much. I mean, she knocked over Ganesh here. But isn't he a destroyer of obstacles? So it's kind of karma. Okay. Should we, what else? Love messages? Okay. Awkward box time. Let's get a tile from the awkward box. Come here. Okay. These ones? Okay. We got you are worthy. Okay, first and foremost, this is your judgment, okay? The death of the am I worthy, am I not worthy? You are, period, full stop, next, okay? True love starts within, okay? This has been the pathway. You connect to true love with your frequency. Look at the scales, do your own research, right? There is a chartable energetic scale that links certain emotions, feelings to frequencies and resonance, just like the rainbow, right? The red, the root chakra is the slowest vibrating color of the color spectrum. And so too is fear and doubt and worry and anxiety and panic. And I mean, all of these things are all byproducts of fear, right? This is why we always talk about it comes down to love or fear. And there are the stepping stones to each, okay? And your mindful presence and resonance in choosing the love, you get there and you've hit it. You found true love, okay? It starts within, and then you are reflected it in your external. Take the time to rest. You've been going through a lot of transformations right now. There's a lot of energetic codes and downloads. Take the time to rest and recuperate. We've got the queen of being here, right? Being in her heart space, be in it. Don't have to prove, you don't have to overwork, you don't have to overdo. Be resonantly gorgeous, okay? In gratitude, there you go. Gratitude is the beautiful usher that ensures that you arrive, right? Well, it's fuel for the love train. It's fuel for the love train. Well, love is fuel for the love train. Anyways, okay, too many distractions, okay? The things that pull us away, that distract us from our resonance. This is the thing with mindful consumption. We can distract ourselves on the phone with little clips and nibbits of different types of energetic frequencies. This is all causing interference, which is why it's important to get really good at the tuning, right? So that when you notice a lack of clarity in the station, then it's time to tune, right? This is the ongoing process of the living experience, is the tuning. So be mindful of how often you are spending. They're just so beautiful. Butterflies, right? Gorgeous. And I came across a bit of information today. The butterflies are a symbol of the transformation, right? You are no longer in the caterpillar stage and you are flying around in your butterfly era with a beautiful balance and faith in the wind, right? This one just soared. It barely flapped and it just right down into the garden. So it's like this trust in that balance between your own wings and the unseen to hold and lift and guide you. Okay. And we've got the cooperative components, exactly like the wind, like the people, that you use your sword of truth to determine. We've got ground yourself, okay? Yes, this is important. This is just as important as the connecting, as the grounding. This is your tether point. This is your stabilizing. This is your balance, right? A lot of connecting, also connecting, okay? Through your roots, your root chakra, your earth star chakra, all of those ones down there, okay? And we've got speak your truth confirmation. Yes, this will help you to move through the people, places, and things in your life to determine which are serving or serving your greatest and highest pathway, and which just want you to stay with them as they cling. No, don't go. Stay here. Cling with me. No, I'm flowing. No, no, please, please. I need you to cling with me. Why don't you let go and then we can flow together? No, no, no. I must cling. Okay. Well, bye. Have fun clinging. I'm floating, right? Okay. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Here is the gorgeous reading. Okay, yes, your balance, creating worlds, okay, confirmation, speaking your truth, beautiful cooperative components being drawn to you, you being able to cut through illusion, what is a cooperative component and what isn't, right? Protecting against distractions, focusing on creative exploration, stepping in and being grateful for your gratitude and your love. Okay, yes, we've got gorgeous confirmations of gorgeousness. Oh, yeah, the sun and the moon. You see the little, I don't know if the shimmy shims are going to pick up here. A little bit. Okay. Okay. Yes, we got timelines, organizing to meet you where you're at, things moving quickly here, you intuiting the process, you being in a state of creative adaptability and flow state, right? To move, to roll with it as your ships come in, ground yourself as things are starting to arrive and manifest in your material world. You're going to need to ground yourself because it looks like things are going to come in quickly. Okay. Watch for anything that is keeping you disconnected from your center, from your inner knowing and connection. Um, Assess whether you need to be focusing on the details or stepping back and looking at the big picture. Okay, trust your transformations. It's an ongoing process. We are constantly in a state of death and rebirth. This one here is confirming your latest and you're gorgeous, okay, and how it affects the whole. Beautiful, gorgeous confirmations. There you have it. That is what I have for you today. I hope there's something in there that empower you in some way to be more of your gorgeous self. Love and appreciate you. See you next time. Bye for now.